The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, 27 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ed, I'm going to go eat real quick. I'll be on after. I'll probably be on in like 30 minutes. I'm
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Oh, yeah, I already got mine.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. To try again after the sack. Ryan, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On play action, now Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gostkowski with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the scores. The kicks away. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
What's happening, Rick? What?
The Atlanta offense out
playing
there
head to head
for
on
the next
Madden.
drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10.
Huh?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last
I didn't even eat it.
He'll look to throw. And he takes
A
us
little
up
bit
to the 40-yard
after this
line
game.
before being corralled. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, you live, Rick?
Huh?
From the gun, it's Ryan.
You live right now?
Oh, yeah.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. Back now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
You playing somebody to live or random?
No, playing head-to-head online.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following
online,
the interception,
you're not broadcasting no more, huh? You stopped it?
No, I'm still.
Just throw that.
You just gotta go do my what's that shit called?
Oh, watch live on PlayStation. Yeah.
Activity.
Yeah,
Do my profile and go to activity.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 10.
What's the name
It's a give to Freeman running right.
iRunTheBay's.
Sizzle on the move. He's still tackled shy of the 20.
That's on the
Kyle
YouTube.
Van Noy in on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Oh no, it's still. I don't know. Nah.
It's all of man. I'm trying to.
On 2nd and 9.
Yeah, forward with my activity. It's
He'll
gonna
be
pop up.
dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Ryan to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Ryan now perfect since the second half started.
That dude is playing pretty good.
It's 1st and 10.
Oh, it's cool. We got the Patriots. I got the Falcons.
The Falcons is trash last year, huh?
Hell yeah.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
That nigga Rick really running it.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He ain't trying to score too fast, huh?
His defense is cool. I don't want to make a mistake. He's sitting 2 niggas over there.
From the 36, Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Blake. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Gain of 11?
Now Ryan. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running right, this is Freeman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And
oh, come on.
But not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of that kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
What happened?
Yeah, he tried to he iced my kicker.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it. And
oh, I just go on my phone. What? Well.
You still on that Call of Duty?
What's on the man's phone? I just lost it on that. Did you win?
Yeah, I got him with a. I just went down to kick a field goal. He iced my kicker, but I kicked it. Got to run with another team.
Come at the team to run with. Run with the Titans, Rick. You like the Titans?
I don't know. I never tried them.
You haven't played with the Raiders this year, huh?
Nah, I should try them now. Hopefully they don't kill me in the game. Yo, we go.
You still in the top 100? Or not?
We gonna try, man. Nah, I don't even play this like that. This game was fucked up when it first came out, man.
Oh, but your
Raiders. I'm probably gonna run into somebody using the 49ers or
most likely.
We'll see.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay
Oh,
Bridge
yeah,
in
the Bay
Oakland,
Trip.
California. This was the scene a few minutes ago.
It
The
sure
folks
did
around
send
the
me to the
stadium
Bay Trip.
clad in silver and black, going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the New England Patriots.
Yeah? You sorry. I bet they knew pull out on people. And they get in the big dog. I feel like the Titans are a good team.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
They did a good move on the run on the quarterback.
This is fielded a couple yards
You
deep.
like Tannehill?
I mean, when you feel it, you know what I mean? You switch it up, and hey, he bring it, man.
And up to the 27-yard
Yeah,
line.
he's like, they ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. And they're happy to be a good one.
Look, and they beat the nigga. I'm hella mad that they beat what's his name? The Ravens.
Is this team get at man?
Sony Michel, his first carry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and
I feel
short.
like they
What do you
have
think,
no
early
damn
shot here?
They're
I
back
like where you're
running
going.
the
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second
Is
down,
there no
Michel.
updated roster?
Oh my
He's
God!
got the first down and more past midfield. There he goes, right side.
Did he get him?
And
Oh,
all the way in. Touchdown, New
Yeah, my
England.
7 nigga Rick up.
Sony Michel, 64
You
yards.
like the defense, huh?
As his guys are able to
I don't know, we
strike
won't find
first
out.
here in this opening quarter.
It felt like he scored hella easy.
Well, if they didn't get
Hella
the wake-up
easy.
call before
Hella
the game,
easy.
they got it right now.
That boy
2
just-
plays already in the end zone.
He didn't
I
even set
think
up
of
the
it
play. He
in
just came
boxing
in and scored.
terms because
feel like
whether
he
it's a
don't even
big
know how to
shot
play.
with the first
I feel
one
like he
or
a
a
noob.
probing
He
one, a
getting
little
lucky.
bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That
We'll
was the
find out
big
right
one
now,
that
huh?
landed.
Oh my God! Right now.
End zone.
Nah,
And all
you can
that
tell a
work,
lot
and he
of
stopped
players
where he ultimately
about
would have
somebody
been, and he's simply
basically
taken a
defense,
knee,
huh?
and that's the 25-yard line.
We'll find out how good they is. No, Raiders.
Put a lot of niggas nutty. Furuti. This is last year's ever gonna say Oakland.
Man, for real.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
I don't think he got nothing.
He got something under
Second
his
and
feet. What
6,
is
just
that?
inside the 30.
Who called?
No, Jacobs.
I don't know.
Here's Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he gets this one just shy
This
of the
nigga ain't trying to
40
kill
line,
me,
down
bro.
to the 39. A pickup of 10, and it's
That
enough for
nigga
an
is setting
Oakland
the
first
whole
down.
house on me,
Now,
bro.
Charles, what's the
Oh,
mindset
see,
here
if you had more
offensively?
time,
Gave
you
up
would
the
have bombed that
touchdown
shit to
pretty
Walker,
quickly.
huh?
Would it have
Yeah.
changed if you'd gotten a stop?
He
and
trying
it
to
would be
kill me.
0-0 right now,
He
or
trying
no?
to kill
I
the
wouldn't
O
think
line
so.
because you know the
I think
Raiders
in most
team
cases,
sucks.
just down a touchdown, you know.
Nah,
hey,
the
we're just
guards are
getting
pretty
started
good. It's
here.
the
Should be a
tackles.
long way to go.
Our tackles
You
suck.
think to yourself, stick
But
with
the
game
inside
plan,
doesn't
all the
give
things
them
you worked on
nothing.
in practice. But you have some teams
Incognito.
that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect
This nigga
and try to be
trying to
aggressive.
murder
The
me.
O-line was actually good this year. It's just that, bro, we
On
just need
second
to
and
tackle.
7, Carr. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be taken
a hole,
down
bro.
at the 46-yard line. Carr going to try and throw on third down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
One
A
more
pickup
car.
of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first
There you
down.
go.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Carr.
Damn,
Nowhere
that
to
was set the
escape,
whole
and he
fucking house
goes
again.
down.
Come on, nigga.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Every time you sit in the house, nigga, it's a touchdown pass for real.
The open man here, Renfro. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Joker, 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 Joker. Check 99, check 99. Check.
On third down, here comes Jacobs.
Here you go. Let's go. Bring that house, baby.
20.
You fuck up on that house, it's over for that ass.
Touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Josh
That nigga really
Jacobs.
just oh my god.
These guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
That nigga tried to scare me with his good
Up
defense.
and good.
Fuck
And we are tied at 7.
You make a mistake. If that nigga pick up the block, he's done for your ass.
Each team's had it. Each team has
Oh,
scored.
it's a one-on-one
7-7
and
here
beat
as
him
the
up.
kicks
Yeah.
away.
Oh, shit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And
he'll take it up past the 25 to the
how does Ricky have an
26-yard
X Factor
line.
anyway?
Man, that boy was fighting his heart out, man. Alright, what did a Raider do good at, man? I'm gonna try, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
You don't
And for
wanna
them, a
run your
touchdown their
defense
last go-around.
No,
Obviously,
not
they're
the
going to do
field,
that
yeah.
again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
see what
when you
the
start
Raiders
thinking to
do.
yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from
I'm
what
using
you
the
did
Raiders,
before because
Blazers.
that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive
Oh, you don't
starting
wanna use
play, a
the
good one.
Niners
Give him
purple?
19. And this should be the final play before the
How you
quarter
use
ends.
this? Hey, it was Madden 16. And I remember you used to use the Niners purple on the Raiders. It was hella.
These two
you used to
teams
be
all
hella people on
tied
that.
after one.
Niggas was crazy.
Check 26, check
Fuck
26.
that. Bring that shit, bitch. Bring it, nigga.
Keeping it on the ground
Oh,
on first,
safety.
Michelle. And he'll be brought down at the 50
Who else
after a
to
gain
say
of
who's the
about
best
5.
safety in the Raider got?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you have to go to your substitutions and fucking take off Joyner off of the nickel and put him at safety.
Brady gives to Michelle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at
But Davis
the
is not bad too.
They'll
The
say
white
no
dude?
gain on the play
Who
there.
wasn't it?
Now it'll be 3rd down.
White dude,
Looked like he was
we got
trying to
LaMarcus
bounce it
Joyner, but he's not
outside,
playing
but no
safety.
success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They have it. They're keeping the nickel packages and shit, bro. It was stupid. It was Ed, Abram, and
No!
oh, you put Joyner?
Nuh-uh. I
And
tried.
past
I
the
was thinking about it.
35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A
Ooh.
3rd down gain of 19.
He was too slow. You knew he was going to there.
Line of scrimmage, the
Yeah, I
31
know.
now on 1st and
It's like
10.
you know where he's going. It's just
They'll run it. This is Michelle.
It's coming.
And that'll hurt
You
the
see how he's
average a
milking
bit
the
as
clock?
This time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a
he's
loss
chewing the
of
clock
2
down.
there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can
He's
forgive
gonna
him that
beat you
run,
up
right?
with
Not
other
every
people.
run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's
come
eating
on,
alive in the
bro.
first
Don't
half.
go, man.
Brady's throw there complete.
Come on, my
Give
nigga.
him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd
He's a
down.
good pass rush.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what
That's
position you
good.
play, but if you're on offense,
Crosby.
be aware a ball may come your
Nigga
way.
had 10 sacks this year.
Oh, man.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
And what overall is that Gabe Crosby?
Mm-hmm.
You put him a low one?
A reminder that when
That is.
halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half
I'm
of
a-
play
I'm a-
from our
I'm a Curry
studios in Orlando.
Come on, Crosby.
That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, nigga, that
I've got
was
to make
it.
sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
That's when that faggot Sarah did something. Look at this shit on.
Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal.
Oh, those are the first round picks, bro.
Switch. Kill. All right, here we go. Hey, check it.
They get it to him running left.
Wow.
And he's
Hey,
over the
standing
line
there,
and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Nobody would have moved.
Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7.
Y'all did like be back there, huh? You be back there with Buster?
Yeah.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll
the
send
Raider
this one
hand
away.
good.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Uh-oh. Got that Raider way in down.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the
Oh,
kickoff to start the
no.
second half, so this is a
Fucking
golden
bad play,
opportunity
man. My
for
bad.
them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back to
Pretty
back.
good,
What a momentum swing
I
that
like
would
the
be.
blitz.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, switch it.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jacobs. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
Hey, high 7. 53, Mike.
I see all the blitzing coming.
Here I come.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Yeah.
Alabama. 380. 55 to Mike. I'm going to come
Yeah,
back
what's
to you.
that? Never told your ass these the Raiders.
Check 25.
Nigga suck.
55 Mike, got 55. Rip.
On 1st down, Michel. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run
Is he
got
better
3.
than the
Now
last
here's
one he
2nd
played?
and
Yeah.
7. Now Michel. Give him 3
Talking
on the
to a
run
3.
there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Will be cool.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And they'll try Michel here running on the right side. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Man, look at Michelle's looking at looking like a bully, bro.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the
I feel
field
like
goal
the
unit
Patriots have
onto
had
the
the
field.
Raiders
From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Come on, bro. That's some bullshit.
Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Look at that dude, bro. He's running above his head.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Raiders.
They'll run with Michelle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Michelle.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out.
That was some bullshit ass interception, bro. That nigga went above his head.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Following the penalty, Michelle. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more
Nigga,
of a
they really got
body
Michelle looking like a
Every
boy.
carry
He
is
sucks,
putting some
though.
damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Michelle. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it.
convert that fourth down?
Runners have days like what we're seeing right now. They often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner.
Yeah.
But after a play like that, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite
he just chew. Oh, yeah, chewing the clock, yeah.
8 ounces good.
All right, just checking.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Let's go.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
Bro, this is block the last dude, bro. We're going to be out.
Maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
Thank
Get a
you.
little confidence in him and let him fling another one.
Oh, he all the way up. You scored?
So they dig a little deeper in the playbook.
Almost.
The wide receiver, the ball
What is that?
and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you got a guy who has running back skills,
He really
you
can't
want to
stop the
touch the
run,
ball
huh?
as well, not just out wide where you throw it to
It's
him.
going to be
Make
tough
sure you
because he's
hand it to
blitzing.
him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
They follow up that gigantic game with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
That's why you see him back out.
And that is going to do it.
So do you know the dude who, the talking dude who Rick made quit?
After this break, you're watching the NFL.
I forgot his name.
Sports.
Look,
X-Rick.
he bring his defense in and thinking that I'm, fuck, come on,
And
my
this
boy.
time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh,
They'll
they
leave
should have
it with
won
a
up.
3rd down and
Damn,
6
that was
to
it,
go.
Rick.
Yeah, he blocked it and he did. Oh my God,
beautifully.
bro.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the
Do you
drawing
even
board
have any
with that
good
call.
wide receivers?
I don't know.
Nah. This nigga.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, Suddy, it won't let me play 2K for some reason. Keep saying something about the 2K servers.
I don't know.
Carr going to go on fourth down.
Oh,
And
no.
it is incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore
You do it,
will break that one up. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be
That's why they picked up Marcus Mariota.
Still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on
He really not
defense.
gonna do anything.
But now, since they've taken over on downs, the team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense.
Nah, they should have traded up so they could try to get somebody. They need wide receivers and a middle linebacker.
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Bro, imagine you guys still had
From the gun, it's Brady.
imagine we still had Khalil Mack.
Throwing middle, but
Dang, I
it's
finally figured out his
He
offense,
was
bro.
looking for
Fuck.
Julian Edelman that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Brady.
I need a help. Thank you, white boy. Shit.
Get away, and Brady will go down.
Thank you, bro.
Max
Whatever your
Crosby
name
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up
That's Bill
4th.
Cosby's son.
Patriots send out their punter.
Oh,
As the
God.
drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20.
It's not too late to come back for him.
Yeah, it's not too late, man.
It's
I
a
just gotta
nifty
score.
Juke,
return of
juke,
29 yards.
juke.
And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense
Oh,
set to get
Lord,
this
this play right
drive
here.
started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving
Fuck
the ball,
them, man.
and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles. He's got it with the 15.
Thank you. Let's go. Go,
And
go,
they're going
go.
to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35. They go play action here on 1st down. And this will
You
be
dropped it.
incomplete.
You
Physical
did.
play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick.
Oh,
to
that didn't
deliver.
count?
Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those
Yeah, you
safeties,
finally
it's
figured
almost
this
like
thing out
there's a
at
couple
the
extra
end. Here it
defenders
comes.
out there, right?
It certainly
Yeah, man.
is. They end up
Shit.
He is in. Touchdown.
Did you have any money or anything on it?
Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his
Do you
guys
have
are
enough time?
back within a single score.
Yeah, I gotta stop him.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You
Oh,
got
yeah,
a
if you stop
one-score
this thing,
game
it's
now.
easy.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
that's
to. It's not a
awesome.
high
You
gotta get
percentage
a 3 and
ball,
out,
it's better
huh?
than not having a
Yeah.
chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
What did that mean?
Get that high hop and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oh,
Can't give him the first down.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see
I left the
them take
game
all
just to
3
watch it.
timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
bro, you know how old Tom Brady is?
They've got to get a
Oh,
first
oh, right
down
there.
and make
He's
them
stick.
use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's like 40, 41, or 42.
That's
No,
caught
game
by
over.
his tight end, Matt Lacoste.
He touched
Give him
that?
15
Nah, he
yards
got the
on
ball
that
first
one, and
down.
New England
He
has a
gonna make
first
the
down.
clock.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground,
you should have beat him
Michelle,
earlier if
and
he
he'll
would've
take
took
this
it
one
out
up
of
close to about the 45.
Yeah, they did. Oh, it's
Just a
fucked,
yard and a
man.
pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd down.
So 2nd and 9,
This
and you
nigga-
have to
he's
figure
scared,
just about
though.
all
Did you
11
get me an
will
interception,
crash the
bro?
line here.
Give me an interception, baby.
He gonna keep running it.
It's complete. James White. And he'll be taken down, but
Yeah.
not before he gets
over.
into enemy territory.
We'll make that clock
A
in the
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Call timeout. Stop the clock.
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle.
It won't matter, yeah.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Look at the fumble, nigga.
That should be funny as hell.
What is he gonna go
So
for?
coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to
They
try
just
for
go for
3.
field
And he'll
goal.
need all the legs
He's gonna be hella mad.
This to make
He's
it a
fucking around right
2-score
there.
game. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this
Did
score
you
will
make that?
stay right where it is.
Nah, I fucked up. I should have won that
Going
game.
into the final play of this
Damn.
game, they knew that they needed
It
some.
wasn't
Well, you
that
got
good,
them.
huh?
How many more games you got?
Oh, man. I'm just going in there head to head.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself.
Only thing I hate about this shit
I'm so icy, got
is
that
nigga we hear a
GG on
voice
my
in the
belt.
background.
I'm gonna run with the Raider one more time, but fuck.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L.
Oh, dang, their defense 68.
People in my
Yeah. They
hell as hell from my
on the bottom.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, use the Titans, bro. I like seeing the Titans.
Titan.
Them niggas. Them niggas, the Raiders suck.
Titan got some.
Titans got defense.
The Raiders 68 in defense.
The Titans got a good defense, though.
Where them niggas?
You won't use the Dolphins.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my
Hey, so you heard about the conversation that they had with DeAndre Hopkins, the Titan or the Texans?
What?
They told him that the last time that they had a talk like this with somebody was back with somebody named Aaron Hernandez.
The tight end from the Patriots.
Yeah.
Is
Then
that the
they
dude that's the dude that died, is it?
Yeah, he killed himself in jail.
Yeah.
well they said that what they call it, the Texans didn't like it how he had all his baby mamas at the games. I don't know. Because you know how he has a kid with more than one girl? They didn't like that, how that they come to the game and stuff. And DeAndre told that to Michael Vick. I think
The
that's his name,
NFL
Michael
on
Vick.
EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
You still couldn't find nobody?
No, I did earlier in I guess the internet. Right.
Now.
I'm going back and search again. I'm gonna run with the Raider again. I need to win.
I feel like Madden 16, the Raiders were hella good in Madden 16.
Remember
They had hella speed.
Isn't that when they made it to the playoffs in like 20 years?
The last
EA
time we made
Sports
it to the
coverage of the
playoffs.
NFL brings us to the
Not
east side of the
20
Bay
years,
Bridge in
20
Oakland,
years.
California.
I mean 50.
Pre-game festivities
I'm
here
not gonna
in
lie,
Oakland
bro.
have to
You
be
should have won that
seen
Super
to
Bowl,
be
though.
believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Dallas
So,
Cowboys.
but they didn't want to call the attack.
Fan bases around
Oh,
the
Charles
Cowboys
Woodson.
and the Raiders are underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
As that ball got away from him, he saw the opposing team
Fumble?
recover it.
He felt his
Yeah,
pain.
but he
He
picked
felt
it
his
back
pain,
up.
and you know what was going through his head. Tuck
know
it
what this
away.
team did
Take
well.
care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
You watching the stream too, Shorty?
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No, I'm killing them.
On second down now, it's Elliott. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So a tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott from the gun. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott.
Come on, Brady.
An interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
But a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've
that
got
was
it all.
butter shooters.
Speed, athleticism,
number 24
hands,
is
a
getting
little
kicked,
bit questionable.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Why should he should have punted it?
And that is caught. He's getting running back downfield.
He got the first down, Rick?
How did he get that?
Just shy of the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. First down carry by Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 9-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left.
Oh, good shit, Raider. Let's go.
Pick it up.
I'm gonna watch the shit on my phone.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 20.
Bro, they play different in this game.
A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr, he's going to find and complete it to Renfro. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2. Check 55. Get that quarterback.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. Now Carr. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense.
You should have hit X.
Short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
You should have hit X.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Carr gives to Richard. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. He's got a first down and then some.
You see what Sody put?
And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
He put meet the Cowgirls, haha. Then he put Chunky.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On 2nd down, Richard. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott going to take a shot for... And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Juice.
Michael Gallup, 38 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Rick, you scored a touchdown?
Yeah, right now.
And he'll take it into
Yep.
the end zone.
Just not watching it.
Touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half.
How you guys lose?
Deficit that makes me want
freaking
to push it
43.
and potentially make a mistake in this situation
Who?
and cost myself even more points.
But
I'm playing
getting in
Call.
a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it. I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On first and 10, Prescott. That's complete to Cobb.
Come on.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Forbath will put this one through. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On first down, Richard. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Richard trying the right side. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
You stupid.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Don't say nothing. Check the backer, check the backer.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Drops this off to Richard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Frick, I'm gonna defuse the bomb. What the hell is you doing?
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Carr to throw again. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
He dropped
been
it?
targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no.
Right in his hands, too.
They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott.
He scored on you?
Yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Dang.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On It's 2nd and 7. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That was shades of Tennessee volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there? Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2
Bray,
there.
you're straight into him.
Down.
It's not even me. I can't even control him.
One of the bigger plays in the game
How come?
thus far. The
I
crowd's
don't
getting
even
into
know.
it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the return here will go.
Don't tell me you're going to end up losing.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Elliott. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. We're going to 52. We're going to 54.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
You lost?
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott in. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And that touchdown should make you feel.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Raiders just need to do a
do you
rebuild.
really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I
They need
think
like
you're
kick
pretty
off
much
all.
there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
And the
You
decision
know who
to
the
bring
Raiders
it
should
out
pick
is
up?
going to cost him about 7 yards all told
new
as he's
running
taken down
back.
back shy of the 20. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That's complete to Richard, the running back. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Carr now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the score.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me. I'm an animal, heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. That'll be taken in the end zone. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 42 the mark. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. 26.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Third down and 4.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Watch the screen. Hey, Mike's 42. Mike. Hey, kill. 47.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Here we go, 47. 42, Mike 40. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Go. Get out there. Give me some. 26.
Prescott from the gun. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mike 42. Check. Mike 42. Go. And here we go. Watch the pass. Hey, kill. 42, Mike 42. Under.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A gain there of 21 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Mike,
we got to
get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Elliott running right. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott to throw on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 46, 46. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's hustle. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go. Here we go, 47. Mike 42. Mike 42. Let's go, D. Big series right here.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Elliott. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Go. Get out there. 42's the mic, boys. 42's the mic.
Hey, Rick.
Yo.
You lost the first match, the one where you played against Cowboys?
He can run for it, and he will.
Hell yeah.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage.
Now you're using
excellent
Cowboys?
coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down.
And who are you, Green Bay?
The 5-yard line.
Double time. 3 down. Hey, kill. Mike 42.
They from the score.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey, Mike's 42. Watch the slats.
They'll try
A little
to
game
get
trap.
Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come up in an offset eye. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. punching it in from a yard away. Down to the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He's got it to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he slips up past the 45.
Do you score yet, Rick, or are you still the same team?
Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Now Jones. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. 48 yards
like a blows.
As they are now on the board in the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
How many more games you got on there?
I'm about to play some Call of Duty after this.
Yep, as soon as you come, bro, send me an invite. Because I'm playing with
the
my friends.
Offense here set to begin the drive.
They're pretty good, but
if
you want to play with them, it's up to you.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack on first down, Prescott, and we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Yeah, come at me. 2-0 on the blow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
47. 50, Mike 50.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
A gain of 15 yards.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Not the shotgun. How you make me feel like you? Oh my gosh, I think I love you. Psych, I'm gay, I don't like you. You like that song, Rick?
Final play of the half. Prescott.
Got that dude. I get out. Natural beauty. Yeah. Keep down. Your breakfast.
Of this first half of play. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number. Ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Keep playing. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Running right, Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
What do you do every night? I just want you to be on mine.
Again, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Room to run past midfield. It's caught here by Adams.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here,
how long do you for your game, Obi?
Able to push forward, pick up that first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Williams.
6 minutes. Yep.
No dice.
After you lose, come on, Williams. That was you ready?
That's going to go as a loss of 1.
He's an idiot. Why would you go sit right there in the middle of the area?
Extra tight ends, extra beat,
they
want to
him.
run the football. But that means
slice his throat, slice his throat. Yep,
yep, yep. Out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw
slice his throat, yep. See back him.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, and that's complete to Adams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
3, 2, 1, let's get
Here's
it.
Williams.
Let's
And
get
he gets the
it.
first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Boom, boom, foo, foo.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Freak. I'm using the wrong gun. Oh, you want a pistol? You want a pistol?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And the ball smacked
Did
down
you finish
on
it?
the 5-yard line here, 2nd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll take this one in for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I used to go for my money, never went into my money, right? That's how that would be like.
And that makes the score 14 to 7.
I just want to chill, but I don't want to fight. I don't want to do the be mine. I just want to slap you all the time. You want ugly, that's not odd. You look
and
like
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You got me thinking about you lately. Your breath go crazy. I want you to be my baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Bro, I thought I was wrong.
What decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go
I should never try doing that, bro.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
That's your dog, Rick?
I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
You
Didn't
ain't
happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
Right there, fool. Right there, fool.
So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
25, check 25.
I thought I seen no. Yeah.
And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield.
It's icy
no
unlock
gain,
icy.
second down. And the trend
It's
continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably
You
thinking to
winning
yourself,
or you
why
lost?
do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
See, I've been thinking about it lately. I think going crazy.
Holy shit, bro.
All right.
And a first down, Cowboys. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of
Damn
there.
it.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run
Don't tell me you
sometimes down
lost,
the middle
Rick.
of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 42 the mark. Go to 54. Go to 54. Right in. 26.
Prescott on
Good
first
count on
down.
full.
Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 48 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter.
I've been thinking about it lately. You drive me so
Don't
crazy.
forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important
hit it in
that
the boot.
is as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Yeah, you wanna breathe his heart. He's so damn hard.
And a pretty good
I just
return
wanna
here.
slap
He'll
you
be
like a
stopped just shy of
mama.
the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, what happened to you yesterday when I was playing with the King in them?
I told you I'm gonna bounce.
No, you didn't say nothing. You just left.
Nah, I said I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Nah, bro. Because if even Mr. All-Star rugby player was asking where you was at.
Nah, I wasn't playing with him. I was just me, you, and thing.
Nah, in the corner joined.
Remember after he eat his chicken wings? He said, I'm gonna go to sleep after this, and after that game, I told you I'm about to take a nap too. And he was like, "What are you gonna take a nap when you 6 o'clock?"
Ah, never mind. I remember now.
Yeah, you slow guy.
Who joined the party? Oh, mine. Mine wanna play. Ooh.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the
Oh,
draft now,
you have to make sure that yours is primary.
Pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call a position, it's
I
who
don't
you
know.
put there, and there we saw completion.
Because usually when mines are locked, that means like somebody else did it primary.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
Shorty said he was gonna take a nap.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, that's the big drawback to this.
That's what you call a clutch.
Even if somehow the
Hey,
quarterback
you know what I
pitches
did?
it, he's
I
not
killed my
immune to the big
teammate
hit.
on
In
purpose.
this case, he
Then I
kept
went
it
and
absorbed
go
it
kill the last
anyway.
dude.
A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a third down at
It's called an
17 to go.
explosion. So you wanna hold it?
Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
I give me a wet like a wet.
It's a tie game.
You give me a bitch like a bitch.
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The Packers going to use one.
Who the heck is Feminine?
As they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Shut up. Go over there. 'Cause your breath stinks. Oh my God, no.
It's Elliott.
Hey, Rick.
He'll get the 1st down and more.
I'm finna go eat.
It's so close. He gets.
All right.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So now it all rests on the foot of Kai Forbath. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.